A lot of times we hear on social media that a man will change for the right woman. And I don't believe that.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video guys, I'm going to be giving my commentary / reaction to a video which you just saw this snippet of at the beginning. I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts, my comments, i.e. my 2 cents on it. It's pretty much about the whole idea that men change for the right woman. So this man is responding to that whole notion, that whole belief going around, and he gave his response, which I'm gonna dissect a bit and giving my own take on whether or not I agree or disagree. So guys, let's get into it.
A lot of times we hear on social media that a man will change for the right woman. And I don't believe that. I feel like a lot of good women get done wrong because us as men don't deal with the trauma from our childhood. We don't deal with the trauma from our past relationships. We don't outgrow the mindset that was instilled in us, or a majority of us, when we were younger. A man will change when he's ready to become a good man. Because even when I look at our relationship, you have always been the right woman. You have always been a good woman. But in the beginning, I was blinded by my immaturity that I couldn't see everything that you brought to the table. And it wasn't until I was ready to become a better man, until I was ready to change my way of thinking, that I saw you for the woman that you are. So it's not that men will change for the right woman. It's when a man is ready to become the right man, then he will make the changes. Because there are a lot of men who missed out on good women because they wasn't mature enough to recognize what that woman brought to the table.
So, does a man change for the right woman? First of all, let's put everything in perspective before I even share my thoughts on whether or not I agree with what the gentleman said in the video. First off, what is the right woman? And this is so complicated in that the right woman is a subjective view of the individual who's in a relationship with said woman, because everybody has different tastes, different ideas, different perspective of what's right, and what is right is based on what they feel is right for them. That is what makes this whole thing of a right woman so complicated. However, bearing in mind, there's the general characteristics of what a good woman is, and this is pretty much the same for what a good person is or what a good man is. There's a general, the general characteristics that someone who's a good person would have, a good woman would have, a good man would have. Now, putting that aside, let's put focus now on the video. So in this video, we hear the guy pretty much disagrees with the whole idea that men change for the right woman. In that, he's saying men change when they want to change. So that's really where he's coming from. He's saying that it's not necessarily because the woman is the right woman, because she's always been the right woman. It's because when, he wants to change, when a man wants to change, that's when he changes. Now, I totally disagree with his argument in that if you look at what he's saying, he's pretty much not realizing what the idea of what is meant by a man change for the right woman. When we say a man change for the right woman, it doesn't mean that this woman is the right woman for him based on the whole general consensus. Somebody can be right in the sense of the way the man feels about that person, as opposed to her being the best partner for him. And what I mean by that is, obviously we're all human beings, and this is not only just men. This also goes for women, and this will tie into why I say that men do change for the right woman. And this is what I mean. So looking at everything now in just putting everything into just looking at a person's life, right? A lot of men will date a woman for years, right? And you'll never marry her. He'll never speak as if he wants to marry her. He will keep her around, but he'll never make any serious commitment to her or show her that she means anything to him. He will basically keep her because she caters to some need that he has, but he'll never give her what, most women want, which is commitment, and of course, the ring is the ultimate. So he'll never give her that. Then he will break up with her. So he will be with this woman for years, and then they break up. He meets another woman, and within like 3, 4, 5 months, even within the first month, people can see that he's serious about this woman, based on his actions, based on who he takes her around, based on the commitments, based on his dedication to this woman. And people will question this, but you were with that woman for say 5 years, and you never showed the level of dedication, and you meet this woman. What's the difference? Where is this disparity? What's going on? What's the difference between both? Why were you stayed with that woman for so long, but you never showed any form of loyalty or dedication? And you look at that and you wonder, what is going on? Why is this the case? And this is the reason. It's not that probably the woman before wasn't doing the things that he needed, like what a man would want from a woman, dedication, a woman that's a homebody, she's nurturing, respectful, all of these things she may have had. However, this new woman probably is a bit more of a no-nonsense type of taker. She's confident in herself, especially. She's not too dependent. She is pretty much a woman that knows what she wants, and she knows what she's about, and she knows who she is. And because she demonstrates such confidence, this man knows, he can't get away with the things that he would get away with that woman before. He knows that if he's going to keep her, he needs to show that she's a keeper. And that's by showing dedication, making these commitments, so on and so forth. Whereas the woman before probably allowed him, because when it comes down to relationship, it's about what you allow to happen. It's pretty much what you allow that will happen. And if somebody does something and you keep on allowing it, that's how you will be treated. You will just be treated based on what you allow. It's the level of disrespect, it's the level of disadvantage that you allow in your life that will continue. And that is where the big difference is. Because this woman now respects herself, knows what she's about. A man sees that and knows that he cannot play around with this type of woman. And it doesn't mean that she's actually a better woman for him, or she's better than the one before. Maybe the one before was way more better for him. It's just that this woman brings about something that the other woman couldn't bring about in him. And that's having great self-respect, showing that she will not allow him to walk over her or take her for a ride. Now, going back to the response of this guy who's saying that a man change when he wants to change. That is not true, because the truth is, the time when he changes is because of the action of this new woman that makes him change. And not because, yes, he's ready. He knows he has to be ready. Does that make sense? The man knows he has to be ready, or else this woman will walk. And if he's not ready to step up, if he's not ready to be a man, if he's not ready to be serious about her, she will walk. And that's the difference. Not because he's been awakened by some greater thing in him and he's ready to be a man. Yes, he's ready to be a man, but it's because of what this woman brings out of him. It's because of this woman knowing her worth and him wanting her, knowing that she will not tolerate being stringed along, which triggers and bring about this woe factor in him, which says, I can't be the same way I was with Susan. I can't be the same. Kerry will not tolerate this. Kerry is clearly different. Even if Kerry doesn't do everything that he'd want from a woman, he will still commit to Kerry because Kerry does it for him. Kerry is a woman that knows what she's about, knows what she wants. Kerry is a woman that will not tolerate anything less than she believes she deserves. And that is what brings a man, brings him to that place to know that even if I don't feel like I'm ready to change, I have to change or else I'll lose this woman. And that's pretty much what it's down to. It's pretty much down to if the man wants to keep this woman. It's as simple as that. Whatever the heart wants, and that's even not just about men, it's about women as well. It's the same thing for women. If a woman wants to keep this man, she will change. Like, for example, women who loves to party and she meets somebody that she loves, she will change for him. People change for those who they love. That's pretty much it. Doesn't mean that this person is the best person for them, but it's what their heart wants that motivates their behavior. And that's pretty much my thoughts on it. So it's not this whole big idea. It's pretty much, does this person want to keep this person? And if the answer is yes, then they will change. They will become the person they need to be for the person that they want in their life. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet subscribed. And you do have yourself a wonderful day. Until next time, Godspeed. Big ups. Bye guys. Bye.